In the vast multiverse of comics, magic is not merely a tool. It is a force that determines how reality itself behaves. Some forms of magic erupt outward in uncontrollable waves of chaos, reshaping existence through emotion and instinct. Other forms operate with surgical precision, bending reality according to carefully spoken rules. Today, these two philosophies collide in one of the most debated matchups in comic history. Scarlet Witch, the living embodiment of chaos magic, faces Zatanna, the master of spoken reality warping. This is not a simple comparison of spell power. It is a clash between uncontrollable cosmic chaos and disciplined conceptual control. The objective is clear: to determine who is truly stronger when all limits are removed and victory demands absolute dominance. Scarlet Witch and the nature of chaos magic. Scarlet Witch's power does not originate from learned spellcraft alone. Chaos magic is a primordial force tied to creation, probability, and the collapse of natural laws. Wanda Maximoff does not merely cast spells. She alters the likelihood of events, bends causality, and rewrites what should and should not exist. Her connection to the elder god Thawne places her magic beyond conventional sorcery, allowing her to influence reality at a fundamental level. At her peak, Scarlet Witch has reshaped entire timelines, erased powers from millions of beings, and caused reality itself to fracture under emotional strain. Her magic grows stronger with emotional intensity, making her one of the most dangerous entities in existence when pushed to her limits. However, chaos magic is inherently unstable. Wanda's power often surges beyond her conscious control, creating catastrophic consequences not only for her enemies but for reality itself. Psychological trauma, emotional conflict, and mental instability can amplify her magic while simultaneously undermining precision. Scarlet Witch represents overwhelming raw power, but that power carries a heavy cost. Chaos does not discriminate, and once unleashed, it does not always obey. Zatanna and the science of spoken reality. Zatanna's magic operates on an entirely different principle. Where chaos magic bends reality through probability collapse, Zatanna commands reality through linguistic authority. Her backward-spoken spells are not a limitation but a focusing mechanism, allowing her intent to directly interface with the structure of existence. When Zatanna speaks, reality listens. She can rewrite memories, alter physical laws, teleport across dimensions, seal cosmic entities, and negate magical effects with precise intent. Her power is rooted in control, discipline, and mastery over magical language itself. Unlike Scarlet Witch, Zatanna's strength lies in consistency. She does not rely on emotional surges to amplify her abilities. Her magic remains stable even under extreme pressure, allowing her to adapt quickly in combat. While critics often argue that her vocalization is a weakness, Zatanna has repeatedly demonstrated the ability to cast spells non-verbally or instantaneously when necessary. Her lineage, training, and deep understanding of magic grant her a significant edge in structured confrontations. Zatanna does not overpower reality. She commands it. Chaos versus control in direct combat. In a direct confrontation, the battle becomes a contest of speed, focus, and disruption. Scarlet Witch's chaos magic excels at overwhelming opponents before they can react. A sudden emotional surge could fracture Zatanna's spellcasting environment, destabilizing the very rules she relies upon to shape reality. Chaos magic does not require permission, preparation, or structure to function. It simply erupts, bending probability and causality in Wanda's favor. If Scarlet Witch strikes first with full emotional force, reality itself may collapse too quickly for structured magic to respond, allowing chaos to dominate the battlefield in the opening moments. However, raw dominance does not automatically secure victory. If Zatanna maintains composure, the balance of power begins to shift. Her ability to rewrite conditions, negate magical effects, or alter outcomes through precise commands allows her to counter chaos before it fully stabilizes. Unlike chaos magic, which expands outward unpredictably, Zatanna's reality warping works inward, targeting the source of disruption rather than its symptoms. She can redefine how magic functions in her vicinity, limit Wanda's influence, or reshape the environment to neutralize emotional amplification. While Scarlet Witch's power grows stronger through emotion, that same emotional volatility introduces instability. Grief, anger, and desperation may amplify her magic, but they also reduce precision. This creates exploitable openings in prolonged combat. Zatanna's greatest strength lies in adaptability and control. She does not need to overpower chaos directly. Instead, she can redefine how chaos behaves, forcing it to obey new rules or collapse under its own instability. As the fight extends beyond the initial explosion of power, control becomes more valuable than raw force. In extended engagements, Zatanna's disciplined approach allows her to dictate tempo, spacing, and magical interaction. Each second that passes favors structured reality manipulation over emotional escalation. Chaos may dominate the opening moments, but sustained combat rewards clarity, restraint, and authority over magical law. Over time, the battlefield itself becomes less hostile to Zatanna and increasingly unstable for Scarlet Witch, turning Wanda's greatest strength into a long-term liability. Final verdict: who is truly stronger? Scarlet Witch is undeniably one of the most powerful magic users ever created. Her chaos magic has shattered realities, rewritten history, and proven capable of multiversal destruction. In terms of raw magical output, very few beings across Marvel or DC can rival her at full emotional power. When Wanda unleashes chaos magic without restraint, existence itself begins to fracture. Probability collapses, natural laws lose meaning, and reality bends to her emotional will. In sheer destructive potential, Scarlet Witch stands among the most dangerous entities in all of comics. However, raw power alone does not always decide victory, especially in battles between reality manipulators. Power determines how hard someone can strike, but control determines whether that strike lands with purpose. This is where Zatanna's mastery of reality warping changes the outcome. Unlike chaos magic, which expands outward unpredictably, Zatanna's magic operates through precision and authority. She does not overwhelm reality. She commands it. Her spells rewrite the conditions of conflict itself, allowing her to neutralize threats rather than compete with them directly. In a no-holds-barred battle, Scarlet Witch is the greater threat to existence as a whole. Left unchecked, her chaos magic could destabilize entire universes and erase realities indiscriminately. But combat effectiveness is not measured by collateral damage alone. Zatanna's consistency, discipline, and adaptability give her a decisive advantage in prolonged engagements. She can negate effects, alter magical rules, and impose structure on chaos before it reaches irreversible levels. While Wanda's emotions amplify her power, they also introduce instability, creating exploitable weaknesses over time. Ultimately, this battle is not chaos versus weakness. It is chaos versus control. Scarlet Witch represents limitless potential fueled by emotion, while Zatanna represents mastery fueled by understanding. When both fighters are pushed to their limits, the one who can dictate how reality behaves gains the upper hand. Chaos may overwhelm in the opening moments, but sustained dominance belongs to the one who controls the battlefield, the rules, and the outcome. Final result: Zatanna wins, by controlling reality before chaos can consume it. Check out my other videos for more epic character crossovers and battles. Thanks for watching, and stay happy and healthy.